All those responsible will be brought to justice.
It's been a tense 24 hours in New Delhi, a deadly car explosion, a dozen deaths, and more questions than answers. If you live in Delhi, you have every right to be worried. Because yesterday, tragedy visited the heart of the city. A brutal, despicable tragedy. A car exploded near the Red Fort metro station. Around 7 p.m. local time, it simply blew up. Officials have identified the car since. They have leads on the people inside. They have filed an FIR. But as of now, there is no clarity on the motive. From all accounts, this was an attack, a daring, deadly attack in the heart of the national capital. The only question is by whom and why. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called it a conspiracy. He says the perpetrators won't be spared.
मैं कल रात भर इस घटना की जांच में जुटी सभी एजेंसियों के साथ, सभी महत्वपूर्ण लोगों के साथ संपर्क में था, विचार विमर्श चलता था, जानकारियों के तार जोड़े जा रहे थे। हमारी एजेंसियां इस षड्यंत्र की तह तक जाएगी। इसके पीछे के षड्यंत्रकारियों को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। All those responsible will be brought to justice.
We'll get to the investigation in a bit, but first let's trace how this incident happened. At the center of the blast is a Hyundai i20 car. This vehicle has been spotted across the national capital region. At 7:30 a.m. yesterday, it was seen in Faridabad, that's a city in Haryana bordering Delhi. Around 45 minutes later, it was spotted entering Delhi. After that, there was a time gap. We next see the car near the Red Fort. At around 3:20 p.m., the i20 enters the fort's parking area and it remains there for nearly 3 hours. At 6:22 p.m., the car exits the parking. 30 minutes later, it explodes near the metro station. So the timeline is pretty clear. The next question is, who was driving it? All the suspicion is on this man right now, a doctor from Pulwama named Umar Mohammed. The police believe that he was driving the car. Again, this is not confirmed. The investigators are turning to DNA to prove their theory. They're collecting samples from Umar's family in Pulwama. After that, they will match it with the samples at the blast site. If they match, their suspicion will be confirmed. Which raises another question. How did the car explode? The forensics team is trying to figure that out. Reports say their initial assessment reveals two key things. One, there is some evidence of a detonator. If so, this was not just a blast, it was a bomb. And two, they found traces of a highly flammable chemical. It's called ammonium nitrate. On its own, this chemical does not explode, but if you add some fuel oil, it becomes an explosive. And this is where the plot thickens, because guess where else the same chemical was found? At a terror module busted in Faridabad, a module that is reportedly linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed. We'll explain this link in detail later, but you see the connection here, the same explosive chemical, the same origin point of the car, so naturally there is speculation about terror. Like I said, this is not confirmed. As of now, the investigators have not revealed the motive. But they've filed a case under two laws. The first is the UAPA, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. It's usually invoked in terror cases, the UAPA. And secondly, the Explosives Act. As the name suggests, this punishes people who maliciously use explosives. So the fact is, there are many red flags, which is why the government is not taking any chances. Today, the Home Minister of India, Amit Shah, chaired 2 crucial meetings. He reviewed the security situation in the capital. Tomorrow, the Union Cabinet will also be meeting. Right now, the Prime Minister of India, Prime Minister Modi, is on a visit to Bhutan. So the Cabinet will convene once he's back tomorrow. Meanwhile, Delhi is hunkering down. Such attacks were common in the 1990s and the 2000s, but in the last 15 years, they have disappeared. Delhi benefited from extra security and intelligence work. Now that streak of peace is gone. So naturally, authorities are not taking chances. More police officers have been deployed at key junctions. More checks are being done at metro stations. More security is visible at government buildings. Like I said, the city is hunkering down. These next couple of days will be crucial to this case. There will be speculation, panic, and unfortunately fake news. But at the end of it, hopefully there is justice.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.